What's good YouTube? It's your boy Kat and I'm back with yet another snap, and we are about to react to a video by a citizen concerned, and it's titled South African Destructive Culture, and the thumbnail has someone wearing the savannah plastic on their head. I don't know what's going on, but then let's check it out and see what's actually going on. Let's go.
Yeah. I'm in London, I like to go and shop at the mall. Shop at the Prada, shop at the store. Shop in the drop it, stop at Dior. Louis Vuitton, cover my toes. Doing my trousers, look at my bricks. These are my tennis, look at my shoes.
If you had the opportunity to ask President Cyril Ramaphosa to do something for South Africa, what would you ask him for?
Resign.
Let me give you some options. Ask him to act on the Zondo Commission report. Ask him to intervene in the degraded educational system. Ask him to adopt policies that will make South Africa more like advanced countries.
Resign.
Or ask him for a public holiday. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hashtag citizen concerned. Hashtag smart voters. And as always, beware of the comrades. Allow me to take you back to the stronger together days. With a long list of problems in South Africa, someone thought that asking for a public holiday was wise, and somehow the rest of us jumped on that wagon and suddenly thought that getting a holiday was a bargain. But if we can all be honest with ourselves and
with all the problems that South Africa has, and you think that a holiday is gonna fix it, what the
with each other, do we really think that we got a good deal there? Would it not have been more beneficial to ask our president to attend to the Zondo Commission report that would lead to the corrupt individuals receiving their punishment? Would it not have been more beneficial to ask our president to intervene in our degraded educational system to ensure that our children learn in a way that will make them assets to our future and make our nation competitive and advanced?
50% of teenagers in South Africa drink alcohol, with children drinking from as young as the age of 10.
Would it not have been more beneficial to ask our president to...
That's a sad fact about South Africa, especially in the hood. Katsi, like, children drink at a young age. I also drank. I also started drinking like at a young age, and that does not make it right. It's still a sad fact.
Adopt policies that are leading to the success and advancement of other countries. What will the benefit of an additional public holiday be? An extra day to sleep in, to get drunk, to run errands, to spend money, then wake up the next day to a country that is just as corrupt, whose educational system is just as degraded, whose policies are still as backward as they were before the Rugby World Cup. Our hearts and minds as a country are not really in the right place. This may sound offensive to say, but for us to get to where we need to be, we need to acknowledge where we are and why where we are is not serving us. I've been asked by several people for solutions to the problems that I've raised regarding our country, and I thought I'll answer this question by way of a variety of videos, because I don't think that there's like one size fits all or one solution, but several things that add up to becoming a solution. The fact that we ask for a public holiday within the political and economic climate that we are in truly speaks volumes about our culture as a nation. The inability to think critically and the infatuation with fun times have plagued the South African people. The things that trend in our country are a sign of...
Damn, we're in the top 10 most promiscuous countries in the world. Jesus Christ. Crazy, crazy, crazy. And dog, what's wrong with parents doing this to their children? Like teaching them these things at such a young age. Like this is not on, dog. This is not on. It's better when you're an adult and you choose to go down this path, but then when you're like a child and a parent is already like forcing you to do such things, this is crazy. Like these parents are just, I don't agree. And yeah, I might not have a child, but then I still, just because I don't have a child doesn't mean that, Because parents like to use that as an excuse, like, don't tell me what to do about my child. Or, if you don't have a child, then don't say anything. It's like, bruh, just because I don't have a child doesn't mean that I don't know what's right from wrong. If you're abusive to your child, I'm gonna speak out if I see that. So that is not a good defense on the parent side, to be honest. I remember this video. She killed it though. Yeah, she killed it. But this dance culture, or like dancing on TikTok videos, it's not just in South Africa. Obviously, the Amapiano one is in South Africa, but then in other countries as well, there's children doing TikTok dances. I'm not saying that it's right or wrong, but then I'm just saying this is not a South African thing only. What? Bro, what was that? What dance is that? Imagine you do this and you butt heads. It's chai. If you do this and your heads clash, then it's chai. It's chai. And you know what's crazy is that Chinese TikTok is not like this. Chinese TikTok really like silences this type of content. Like Chinese TikTok is educational, it's building, it's motivational, and they're the creators of that app. And then they just like allow all the disruptive things to other countries, but then in their countries they have strict laws. These sort of videos don't get like enough play or enough attention in Chinese in like the Chinese version of the TikTok, which is crazy when you think about it. Like they literally like saying, no, we don't want this, but then you guys can have this. On our side, we just want, strict things and, educational, motivational, building things that, build their country. But then the rest of the world, they just like, yeah, you guys can do whatever you want. And they allow this sort of things. That's crazy. What are you even
While
doing?
South
She
Africans
can't
trend for
dance.
these type of things, let's see what citizens in more advanced and developed countries trend for.
Exactly. China, South Korea, Japan, like, dude. And then, like, this is promoting fitness. This is promoting activity. Like, and then we expected, you know what? Let me keep quiet. You can see that it's even embedded in the education system that, fitness, activity, being active, just good things. Bro. What? Yo. we don't even have such like we don't even have such facilities. They're learning coding. Imagine, this is what grade is he in? He looks like a child, and then he's already learning coding. And then I'm expected, because I do software development, so I'm expected to compete with someone. I only started learning software development and coding on my first year, so first year after matric, and I'm supposed to compete with someone who's learned this at school. You can see that this is embedded in the education system.
What? This is what?
The difference.
9.
How old is he?
16. 5, 3,
Bro, he can't even speak properly. You can't even speak properly, and wow. And you're already doing not even multiplication, but then square roots. I mean, yeah, I don't even know you see? South African education system. No, I'm kidding, I'm just dumb. But then he's doing multiplication and squares and like, dog. He can't even speak. He's still wearing Pampers. You can see it.
25. 6, 3, 6.
And he can, dog, his handwriting is already clean.
49. 8, 3, 64. 9, 3 is 81. 10, 3 is 1. 3.
That's the only one I would have gotten right. Like 10 squared, 100, because that one is simple. 9 squared, 8 squared, 7 bro, what?
20.
And we learned about these things in like high school, but then they were not drilled into the point whereby it's automatic, because the way that other countries tackle maths and the way that we tackle maths, it's really, for us it's more of a cramming session, and for them they like, you can see like on other videos where they draw lines and they add things and calculate things to the point where they're doing it automatically without drawing those lines. Whereas with us, it's you cram it, and then after you pass, what do? Cram, pass, forget, which is different.
23 is 4.
Based on the different cultures displayed in these videos, which of these two groups is likely to ask for a public holiday and which one is likely to ask for an improved educational, economic, and political system? And I am not saying that South Africans should not have fun. I'm not saying that we shouldn't dance. No, not at all. There is a time for fun and dance, but what you devote most of your time to is what you become like. What our children see us praise and celebrate is what they will aspire to become, because they want us to praise and celebrate them too, right? So one of the solutions to South Africa's problems is us praising and celebrating things that will build, develop, advance, and elevate South Africa.
Thanks.
One of the solutions to South Africa's many problems is a change in our culture. One individual at a time, one home at a time, one community at a time. Look at our kids. Let's teach them reading and mathematics before we teach them amapiano songs, lyrics, and dance moves. Let's expose them to shows and TikToks on history, programming, innovation, entrepreneurship before we expose them to reality TV, mjolo, trends, and consumerism.
Is open.
My where is ink?
Imagine that. How old is she?
Where is
And she can already recognize words.
red? Let's big red.
This is what we should all be
Yes,
doing.
I want-
Not even just as parents, but then as the country as a whole.
Naletu,
Sewanantambi
kunjani,
kapela
unangaki.
na
2 years.
It is absolutely up to you as a parent what you teach your child and expose them to. But ask
not
yourself,
only
what
as a
advantages will this give my child? What character and culture will this instill in my child? What type of citizen will my child be? And beyond your child, ask yourself what type of person, character, and citizen are the people, the programs, and the posts that you are following, creating you to be. The solution to South Africa doesn't lie solely on politics and politicians. The citizens, young and old, have a huge part to play. Our culture, how we treat each other, what we value, what we do, defines who we are and what country we become. Yes, culture. To change our country, we need to change our culture. And it
Facts.
starts with the small things. A culture of hard work instead of a culture of laziness. A culture of entrepreneurship and job creation instead of a culture of asking for work and handouts. A culture of critical thinking instead of a culture of just accepting everything we are told. A culture of patriotism instead of this Pan-African globalist agenda. The list of habits we need to adopt and let go of goes on and
Dog,
on.
it's a long
Let me
list.
know in the comments below which culture you think South African citizens need to throw away and which we need to adopt. Unfortunately, a solution goes deeper than me saying vote for party A, B, C, or D. Actually, our culture also informs whether we
Why
vote
we
for
vote,
party A, B, C, or D.
Yeah.
This video here is part of the solution and I hope you receive it as such. Subscribe and follow for more videos on solutions, and while you wait for those
Hey, she spoke facts. She spoke facts. Nothing but facts. And like she said, like, there's nothing wrong with groove, guys. I used to groove. I went to groove. But I can tell you, and I also, like I said, I started drinking at a young age. But I'm just like one of the few people who were able to make it out without, being destructive or, destroying my life or destroying my future. A lot of people that I was grooving with at school, I mean, like, yeah, back in school days when I was, in high school, if you see them now, it's a sad story. And South Africa's groove culture is really, it's bad. It's fun. I love my country. Like, my country is fun, dog. Like, South Africa is a fun country to be. But then inherently, all that fun leads nowhere, because what are we teaching ourselves? And like they said, like, it's up to you. But then I don't think that it's only up to us. It's also up to, our country, the policies, the education systems, the healthcare, for those things to change. It's a two-sided way whereby, it takes two to tango. Us as the people need to do something, but then also as the country need to do something. And yeah, groove culture, as fun as it is, it's really destructive. I'm not saying that, it's bad. Like I said, I'm not saying it's bad. Like they said, there's a time for everything. But then we've made like South African time, groove time. Like, anytime is tea time. Weekend the tomorrow, what we have, we have Friday. Obviously it's Friday, and then Saturday, it's also groove. Sunday, soul sessions. Monday, Mohodu Monday. Tuesday, it's like comedy Tuesday or what. Wednesday, I think it's ladies' night. There's just like a reason to groove each and every day, and we take those reasons. So yeah, she spoke facts, and if something doesn't change, then it's only gonna get worse and worse and worse. Just think about the problems that we have. But then yeah, that's it for this video. I really enjoyed it. She spoke facts. I'll see you guys in the next one. So that's it. Peace.
Mess outside in croaks and shambles. Please quick talk, no rambles. Soon as they send they